Hello, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something that hits close to home for many of us in our 50s and 60s. These days I wake up most mornings and I've got a sore knee and a tight shoulder. Just how my day begins. So before I do anything else, I roll out my yoga mat and I spend 10 or 15, sometimes 20 minutes on mobility work, just so that I can feel like I'm moving properly. Didn't used to be like that. Back in my 40s, I'd jump straight out of bed, get my swim kit, go to the pool, do a session before work. At least that's how I remember it. I do know that I had calf and Achilles problems back then, so maybe there's other aches were back then too, and I've just forgotten about them conveniently. Yeah, memory's a funny thing, right? Blots out the things that you didn't really enjoy, remembers the things that you did. So the knee, I have talked about it, a lot of people know. It's a ruptured ACL from a skiing accident, something I took up in my 50s, against most people's advice. The shoulder, well, I've been cycling most of my life, and that was a broken collarbone after a cycle clash. But you know what? I'm not down about them because I don't see them as setbacks. I see them as battle scars. They're reminders to me that I've lived my life fully. Now, I've got friends and people I train with and acquaintances who are in the late 50s and early 60s, and they're currently managing things like type 2 diabetes, or they're taking daily medication for all sorts of ailments. That's just part of the picture for many of us as we get older. It's shaped by a mix of life circumstances, some personal choices, and a fair bit of luck along the way. But for me, mobility, that's my daily medicine. I don't have to do, I choose to do it, because 10 minutes a day helps me to stay supple, strong, and stay active. And that's the kind of prescription I'd much prefer any day of the week rather than taking medication. Now let's be real. Who makes it to 60 without a few niggles? I could have avoided the injury, sure. If I'd taken it easy, that's not me. If I played it safe, that's definitely not me. But then what? What will my health look like? And my life? Because I tell you what, I'd much rather wake up with that stiff shoulder from a bike crash than be completely pain-free from a life that never got off that sofa over there. So I'm proud of where I am now, not frustrated. If this is all I have to live with after decades of activity, adventures and training, then do you know what? I'm going to take that, because this is what longevity looks like for me. It's not perfection. It's about showing up. It's about being consistent, and it's about doing what I can, what you can, every single day. So if you're watching this and you're thinking along, going, yeah, I've got some battle scars too. Good. Congratulations, it means you've lived. Now let's try to keep moving. Let's keep strengthening. Let's keep making the right choices to support the kind of life that we want to live, not the one we're told to settle for. Really appreciate you watching, thank you. If you're building your own version of Battle Ready, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you want some support on your journey, please check out my SWAT Inner Circle. I'm trying to build a community of like-minded athletes just like you, who are interested in staying strong, healthy and active into our 50s, 60s and beyond. So take care out there and do keep moving.